I'd like to start by acknowledging the Woiwurrung and Bunurong language groups of the Eastern Kulin Nation, on whose unceded Bik lands we conduct our business here today. I'd also like to acknowledge the Bunurong people of the Kulin Nation, as I am joining you remotely. I'd like to pay my respects to elders past, present, and emerging, and recognise that sovereignty never ceded. Thank you. Now, I'd like to welcome you all to our workshop on branding and templates in Adobe Express. This tutorial may seem simple, but by the end of it, you'll know how to navigate Express and take home your very own nice signature block. The aims of this workshop is to become familiar with the basics of Adobe Express, specifically in the context of learning how to access the existing RMIT brands and templates. You will learn how to edit, share, and download these templates within Adobe Express, and this will hopefully enable you to take these simple skills and use them effectively within your roles at RMIT. Adobe Express is an all-in-one application that can be used to create anything from documents to presentations to posters to videos and social media posts. There are a range of tools and templates available to use within Express, including presentations, infographics, and generative AI. This program can be accessed from your phone, so it's great for simple tasks as well as complex projects. All you will need today for the workshop is to have access to RMIT Adobe Express Brand within your stuff. Don't worry, I will show you how to check this and find this, and you won't need anything else at the moment. To start, please go to the following webpage, new.express.adobe.com/. And please make sure you're logged in with your RMIT credentials. Before we get into the topic at hand today, I'll quickly run through the home interface. It has 4 main areas: your left-hand side icons, home, your stuff, brands, etc. The top black banner, the Adobe A, search and login. The main window, which is worth having a scroll through to see what it offers when you have the time, and recent files in the bottom of the screen. For this lesson specifically, you'll need to use the following buttons. The Adobe A in the top black banner. This is the button that will return you to the home page. The blue-purple plus sign under the Adobe A. This creates a new file. Your stuff icon in the left-hand side icon. This is where your files, projects, and libraries are housed. And the notifications icon in the top right-hand corner, the symbol shaped like a bell. This is how you'll accept invitations to brands, libraries, templates, and shared files. If you haven't already, go to your notifications icon to accept your invitation to join RMIT Adobe Express Brand. Accepting this invitation will take us to the folder we are going to be working in. But if you cannot see the invitation, do not worry. I will also show you how to manually get there. Please note the breadcrumb at the top of the page that identifies where the folders are stored. Your stuff, projects, RMIT Adobe Express Brand. Now, just to show you manually, I'd like you to select the Home button to reset the interface. If you'll remember, that's the top A icon. I'd like you to use the left-hand side toolbar and select Your Stuff. Under Your Stuff, select Projects. This is your shared projects, brands, and libraries. Select the RMIT Adobe Express Brand folder. The Brands and Libraries folder includes templates, filed in folders relevant to the specific asset, for example, signatures, and it also includes the RMIT brand. This includes RMIT logos, color palettes, and fonts managed centrally. This brand is available once you start editing a template. Once inside the project, select the folder Signatures. Please note, the empty folders, color palettes, fonts, assets in this folder are not relevant. We're just going to scroll to the bottom. Once you've scrolled past the empty folders to the template section, you can hover over each file to get the name of the asset. Your cursor will change to a small hand, and this will explain to you what type of asset it is. For example, email signature, 650 pixels by 150 pixels. We're going to select on this template to open it. Select the Start a New File button in the bottom right-hand corner to open the selected template for you to edit. Please note, this action makes a copy, so you will never alter or mess up the original. In this new file, we are no longer in the home interface, but the editing interface, so your page may look a bit different. Your file will open within the standard creative workspace, and this workspace has 5 main areas. Your top black banner, still with the same A icon home button, but now also undo and redo arrows, download and share buttons. The top creative toolbar with the ability to change your themes, add in animations, etc. It also has a percentage button to change the size of your image. The left-hand side icons with the option to add into your template charts, media, elements, or text. The left-hand side search menu, and the far right-hand side layers stack with every element on its own layer. Please note, as with all Adobe programs, if you select on an element, a specific contextual toolbar will appear. This changes the standard workspace for each task. Roll over any icon to explain which toolbar it will select. Let's start the editing process by selecting the X in the left-hand side search menu to close it. To find the search toolbar again, select on the search icon underneath Home in the top left-hand side. For now, we're going to go to the right-hand side of your screen to find the layers of this file. You can move between the layer stack by selecting on individual layers. You can also hide the layers by selecting X at the bottom of the layer stack. To show the layers again, select the layers icon beneath the blue Share button. Please note, the template may have some elements that are locked. This is to ensure brand consistency. Anything locked will have a blue icon identified in the layer stack with information about what you can and cannot replace. Not every template will have locked elements, but please use common sense to determine what should or should not be changed. This is about ensuring consistency across the brand. We're going to select the third layer to edit your name. Note the brand team have put instructions into every template, identifying how much text will fit into each area. For example, heading 3 words. Replace heading 3 words with your name. The contextual toolbar will appear on the left-hand side of your workspace. Once you've included your name, select into the fourth layer to edit the subheading, 5 words, and replace that text with your work title. Please note, brand templates will identify if your text is overflowing. If this is the case, consider using a different template with a larger word limit. Now it's time to show you how to upload images and brand extensions. We're going to select into the bottom layer to edit the background image. Once you've selected the image, the contextual toolbar for images will appear on your left. Scroll to the bottom of the image toolbar and select Remove Background. You can now press Restore Background in this instance, but now you know how to remove the background of an image without opening Photoshop. You can select Reframe Image to move the background around. You can also select the button Replace with Upload, which will give you the opportunity to select an image from your desktop. Please note, for RMIT signatures, we recommend not changing the background image. We are instead showing you how to do this so that you can replace images in other templates, such as for a presentation or a report. Brand-appropriate images can be found in the Brand Hub. To ensure you're working with the RMIT Brand colors, fonts, and logos, go to the left-hand side toolbar and select Brand. Note you will have access to the RMIT-approved colors, fonts, and logos throughout your document. This can be done at any stage in the editing process, and you can scroll through to see your option. This signature block already has the brand applied and has too many locked elements to see any change, but for presentations or documents, you'll need to select this button, Apply Brand, to ensure that it is applied. If it isn't applied, you will see when we are searching through themes up the top that it has all of the Adobe Express preset themes available, but nothing noticeably RMIT related. If we go back to Brands and now click Apply Brand, and then click on Change Theme, you will see that the theme in our document is the RMIT Brand Color theme. This is not too noticeable in such a small, locked document, but this will make it much easier to apply the right colors, typefaces, and font sizes to your work without having to manually do so. Once again, we ask that you use common sense to determine the look of your template. Style guides and design recommendations can be found at the Design Hub. Please go here for specific answers to questions about how you can and should use the RMIT approved colors, fonts, and logos. In the top right corner, select the grey Download button. The options to download include PDF, standard or printing, PNG, and JPEG. Once you've selected your format, select the blue Download button. One of the great things about Express is how easy it is to collaborate in. If you want to share the blank template or involve others in your work, there is more available information in the how-to guide about share. You now have a personalized signature block with the RMIT brand that can be applied to your emails or team account. This is just the start of Adobe Express, so I recommend taking some time to run through what other templates are available. If you would like help from a human, please book a coach here at rmit.edu.au/library/Adobe/coaches. You can find all other help here at rmit.edu.au/Adobe. Again, the Brand Hub as well has so much information on all of the available style templates and information about what's appropriate and respectful, as well as a lot of images for you to use. It is an excellent resource that I recommend looking through. Thank you.